everybody. Hey, it's Lisa here from Lisa Press Creations. Anyways, as you can see, I've been working on the journal the grungy botanical journal that I have created, and I've been working on it. And if you guys watched my video last time, my video was cut off because of my storage issue with my phone. So my husband fixed it, and now everything is good to go, and I can start to do some more videos. So anyway, I will show you exactly yesterday what I left off doing. And for some of you that seen that video, I was cut off. And this is what I was doing in the process of being cut off. I was making these tags. Making these little cute tags to fit in this little opening here. And what I was doing was I was getting ready to put this little metal piece in here. This little hole. Grommet or whatever it is. And then I decided I went ahead and did that. And then and I put some really pretty silk ribbon through there. It looks really pretty. And I made 3 of those. And as you guys seen, I backed it with this really cool dotted coffee dyed paper. So I think it looks really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in here. And this is how I was going to put them, was in this little pocket here. All 3 of them just kind of sit all nestled in there. Cute. And yeah, it's something different. I seem to do the same things over and over, and I just want to do something a little different in this journal. So it looks pretty. I think it looks neat. And then I put the back part on here. I did do that. And then let me show you what I've done since yesterday, because I did do a few things on here. I'll just slide this over a little bit here. And I just want to show you. And I added this little pocket here to this little flip out. And I thought I could put a tag in there. And I did that. And then, oh, and I did this. And this is like a little belly band. You get something to put through here. That's like a little belly band right here. So you can put things through here. And then these are little tiny little places where you can journal. And they just fold down like that. It's a little journaling spot. I call them. I'm holding it together with this teardrop paper clip just to keep it kind of in the shape, because I'm probably not gonna put them on there, just to hold it and keep it where I want it. And this is the other one. It's just really cute. Little journaling spots on top of the belly band. So this just folds right on top of the belly band. So I did that. I was really sad to say that I wasn't able to put some of my eco-dyed paper in this book, because I wasn't thinking about it at the time when I put it together. But I did add this belly band here, and this is some of my eco-dyed paper. And this is no dye in this at all. This is just from plants. Isn't that amazing? I mean, this is amazing what it does. This is part of the same paper, but I cut it in half. That's the kind of stuff that it does. It's amazing how it works. I mean, you would never imagine. You know, what I think is so neat about it, is so interesting about it, is that these leaves that I used on here were purple. And somehow, sometimes when you get a purple leaf, you think it's going to be purple when you do the eco dye, and it ends up being green. It's just crazy. It's so crazy sometimes. The colors and how different it is. You know, you could do a green leaf like a fern or something and turn out yellow. Like, you just never know. So anyway, I did that, and I wanted to add a little bit of this in there, and then I got some other stuff in here too. So, but I want to make sure that I'm trying to add. I'm going to do it in my fairy journal. I'm going to add a lot more of that, and I did actually. I'll show you what I did in that too. So anyway, and this is the other page I think you guys saw that I did, and I'm just holding this together, and I added this little bulbs. Had a little add-on to this already. This little charm thing. I added that. So I added that to it. I'm just holding that there so I can work on it without this bobbing around everywhere. And then this is what I wanted to show you, was I made this little card from the kit. This is one of those cards that, it's one of those things you can put in like an envelope. You can put another card in there, or notes or whatever. And I put it on top of this eco-dyed envelope. And this is one of my envelopes that I made through my eco-dyeing. And inside of here I just added another piece of my paper, eco dyed paper, and also a card, like a journaling card. Add both of these in there with this. And I was gonna just go ahead and take this. I'll show you. I was gonna just take this and just glue it on here, and I just couldn't. I just didn't have the heart to actually put it on because I just couldn't not cover this up. I could not cover it up. And so what I thought I'd do, I'm just gonna put it together and just put it right on this page here. And then incidentally, now this here is also a pocket that I put like a hole reinforcer here, and this made it look like a tag, but it's actually just a deep pocket. And this just slides in the pocket. It's just, this part's just for decoration, and I thought it looked interesting, kind of different, you know? You don't see that every day. So that fits in there. And then this just goes over the edge like that. And then this I'm going to clip on there. And that just clips right on there with the teardrop paper clip right there. So that you could take it off if you want and still enjoy that beautiful envelope. Okay, and then what else did I do? And that goes on the back of there, and then what else did I do? Let's see, maybe nothing else. And then you guys have already seen some of that stuff I've already done already. So, but anyway, I'm going to show you what we're going to do today. And then I'm going to talk about some other stuff too, about my fairy journal that I also started. So, anyways, I have plans for one of my pages here. One of those white pages. Where did it go? Right here. Look on this page. And that, for this page, for these two pages, I wanted to cover each one. This one, this page, and form a couple pockets. And these pictures right here were something I got out of the National Geographic magazine a long time ago, and I just kind of copied it onto some heavier cardstock. And I thought I'd just use them in here so they kind of match the theme of what we're going with. So set that aside, and I want to just glue this one on to this page. And I'm going to go ahead and measure it this way, like I normally do. And let's see. All right. Anyway, I thought the colors were just really pretty. I thought they worked pretty nice in this. So I'm just going to mark that up. And you know what? I never even clipped the corners on this. I need to do that real quick. And this end too. Sometimes I forget these things. Okay. Now I'm going to go to cut this out. So how are you guys doing? You guys having a great day? I think you probably are. Or maybe you're not. It gets better. Believe me, it gets better. Okay. I cut those off. I think since I want this on this end, I'm going to clip these corners. Put that right on there for my pocket. Erase this little mess up there. Okay. Put this on. I'm going to ink this up just a little bit with my ground espresso ink, distressing ink. So I was out today in my yard again and picking up where my edging is. There was a lot of high grass that was growing there, and my stepson mowed the lawn and he blew it right into my flower bed, so I had to get the grass out of there. And then we're going to put the bag on it because we couldn't put the bag on because it was just the grass was too wet and there was too much to mow because we've gotten so behind on it. So, alright, I'm going to glue that on here. And so I did that today. I was out there messing around outside. And I'm going to make this the opening for the pocket here. So I just want to, Incidentally, this is the same print as this, and I kind of I goofed up on it or something, and I did it on, I printed both of these on the opposite side of this other page, so that's why it looks like, oh no, what am I doing? I'm covering this up. I was shocked. I was surprised too when I seen it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I didn't want to waste a piece of paper, so I just reused it. Used the back side of it. It's gonna go just right on there. And this is gonna be one of those things that I can put something in here if I'd like to have a tip out, which I might do, but I don't know right now what I'm gonna do. But this is mainly what I'm gonna do, is just put these on and take a look at it. Let's see. And I make sure that I'm in the correct frame. Yes, I am. Okay. And then this one, I want this to go on this side. So I'm gonna trace around this too. Okay. My husband and I went out for a couple yard sales today, just to see what's going on, and I got some fabric, just a little bit of fabric. What I want to do is cut some fabric. I have a whole bunch of fabric, by the way. Cut it up into like 18-inch pieces, you know, big enough to cover a front of a journal, like a journal cover, and both sides of the journal. And thinking about selling them. If I got like 30 different, you know, colors or whatever, I would just sell them through my Etsy shop. And you guys, if any of you guys would be interested in something like that, of buying some fabric like that you could get, that's for your journals, let me know, because I'm thinking about doing it, and I'd like to do it if I knew that there were people interested, and I would do that. So I do like 18-inch ones. I might do like squares, 5-inch squares or something, different kinds of fabrics, different looking fabrics or something. It's just kind of in the air right now, but, and you could even, you know, use them to make masks with, you know, COVID masks. But, you know, oh, and look at me, I punched the wrong side. Well, actually I didn't punch these at all, but I need to punch these. Put that on there. Let's see. Okay, this one is, I actually wasn't supposed to really cut that edge. It was supposed to be on the other end, but I think that'll be fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and ink this part. I mean, glue. Inking, gluing, it's all the same. Trying to just kind of do like a straight line. Nope. Like that. Like that. You see that? Okay. Now we got two sides to it. And we got two openings on each side. It's gonna make an easy way. That's an easy way to make your pockets really easy. Now I'm going to cut a little bit of this off. And it really doesn't matter if I cut into the other paper that's on the other side. It's not really going to matter too much. Because it's all going to just be together. This is what we do when we cut it over a little bit. We cut it. That's what I do anyway. Okay, and this is the hardest part, is to do it this way. Is to cut this way. It's so hard for me because it just seems so unnatural. This feels backwards and strange. I know you guys probably can't see this, what I'm doing on the camera here, but this video, but I can see that there's some white there, and that's gonna drive me crazy. So I clipped it as bold as I could. So here it is. Okay, so anyways, so that's that. These two openings here is really what I wanted to do. And then I have another idea that I'm going to think about what I'm going to do with that. I just kind of wanted to get that on the page. I have this beautiful picture I got out of somewhere, some magazine or something. And I want to use this on one of my pages. And which one was it? I think it was it this page? No, I think it was over here. It was in the very middle, that middle long skinny one. Okay, this one here. I'm going to put this behind here. Put this little, I think he's so cute. That little bird. This is kind of like a kind of flimsy kind of page. And I think what I might do is back it with some heavier paper because I want it to be a little bit heavier. When I make these books, I really want them to be quality. I don't want them to be flimsy done or anything like that. I guess strange, I guess. Okay, now I want to get some paper to back this with quick. And I always save all of my white pieces, you know, like these. This one, I want to see if, yeah, I always save my white pieces so I can use them as backing. So, and I'm going to glue that on. Let me see. You know what I might do instead? I might use this sticker paper. Where is it at? This is what I use for my when I'm using my doing my books, when I send my books off and get my what's that label? Shipping label. I use these for my shipping labels. So I'm going to just take this piece of sticker paper like this. Take this, I'm going to put this right on the sticker paper. If I can do this, oh, gee, without this. Very gently put it right on the sticker paper. Like that. And then I'm going to cut it out. Right on the sticky. It's very sticky. That saves me gluing this on here. I can just stick it on instead. I'm just going to cut it out. And then I'm going to ink it, put it on. Yeah, I'm so excited. I sold another one of my journals. I've sold like 6 journals. Just bing, 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 you know. And it's like, every time I turn around, it's just happening and happening and happening. So that's great because it's like, it's really inspired me to make more. But it's been all good. It's been very good. All right. Do the very bottom here. Cut all the white out off of it. All right. And now I'm going to take it and put it on this here. I'll put it right on there. And you know what, I'm going to do this real quick. This one is going to just be on this side. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. this one, I think I'll have the opening on the top of this one and put a notch on there. Okay, make this up a little bit. So anyways, are you guys enjoying your, do you have sunshine where you're at? Are you enjoying your sunshine? Do you have snow? I doubt it. Anyways, alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go put this, I'm just gonna glue that right on there. All of the edges, and I'm just gonna leave the top open. So we can put something in there later. Let me get this off real quick. Oh, and yesterday I surprised my husband by cleaning the yard up. He was surprised when he came home. He's like, "How in the world did you get those recycling bins out?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just took them out." You know. All right. Now it's gonna just sit right on there. It's gonna be great. Okay, look at that. And there we are. So I'm gonna cut this edge a little bit. All right, now there's that. How do you like it? I think it really looks pretty. It really ties into the journal. I like it. And then I'm gonna just put something in here, or I might just leave it blank, just because I love this picture. So I just leave it blank. So, and there's, what else was I? Oh, you know what? No, I was gonna do something with this, and I remember now because it was. I'm gonna add a little tiny pocket right here with a little tiny tag, and I'm going to use these from the kit. And I thought about using one of these little, turning one of these into like this here, turning this into like a pocket. Cut it out. Okay. And I thought about just putting it right here, and just let's take the top off of it and just really make it this into a little pocket like that. And okay, we'll put that there. With the edges, that right there. You can see that little mini pocket. Then I thought about one of these little bitty tags here. One of these little bitty tags, maybe like, I guess it doesn't matter which one. Cut it out. Okay, and that is going to just slide right in here, like that. And you need to put a string on it, some type of lace or something on it. But that's just the starting of this little thing here. This little tiny tag, and I'm going to put like a little something in there to make the string. But that's kind of the idea. What I want to do, just have a little tag on there. And then I'm going to set this aside, and I want to show you guys a little bit of my starting in my other journal that I started. I started doing a fairy journal, and I just started it. And I'm going to just kind of give you a thumb through real quick. I haven't done much with it, but I have put it together, and I'll show it to you. All right. So I put it. I'm gonna bind it. This is so sloppy, but it's not gonna matter because I'm gonna cover it up anyway. But this is way too close to the edge. Everything should have been over more, but I kind of guessed at it. So anyway, so I just want to open it up and show you what I'm gonna do with this fairy journal. And this actually is upside down. It really kind of makes me upset. It's supposed to be this way, but it still looks really pretty. I got this from my cardstock, and I just loved it. Loved this. Thought it was really pretty. And so anyway, let's do a quick thumb through. I'm going to show you what I got going on. And it's got some really cool wet rice paper. Botanical pages. Here's some of my eco dye paper I put in here, which is going to look really pretty, I think. And just some other rice paper or onion skin paper. And some more eco dye paper. This is the center of the first signature. Oh, it says 3 signatures. A lot of this in here because I really liked it. Botanical pages, and that's the back of the first signature. And I put this really pretty ribbon right through here that I'm gonna because I want it to. It's covering up the gap part. It's kind of filling in the gap, and I kind of like it that way. Cover dye paper. Some more of that beautiful paper. Put a big old leaf on here, big old maple leaf. It just made this. Not only does it make the color, but also makes the texture. So it's really neat. There's a couple of these I just put together. It's part of an old telephone directory book. This was something that I did do. I did put this doily on here, and I did find this really pretty, and I hope it's not. Yes, it is glaring. Making sure it's not going to glare for you. But this one was a piece, something I got out of a book, a children's book, and I thought was really pretty. And I just put that on a shiny. And then these are something that needs to be set out here. That's the middle of the second signature. Here is more of that directory telephone book. And here's the other part of that maple leaf. So pretty. Beautiful. And this is another part of the book that I got, and it's got a glare on it too, but it's from that same book where that other page is from. And when I seen it, it's from a children's book, I thought, oh, I gotta have it. I'm trying to get it towards not glaring. There. And I wanted to put it in here because it looks neat, because it's got a little fairy path. I thought it was really neat. So that's really all I've done in this book. That's all I've done. But I'm going to be working on this too, off and on. It's old ledger paper. This is the center of the third signature. Really like it. It's really pretty. Roses, the tulips. And I got some things from Mrs. Cog's Crafts that I'm going to put in. And also I have some other pages from another book. I can show you that book real quick too. So there's that. And then I'm going to put the lace here. And then that pink ribbon it was in the middle of the book. I'm going to take some of that and put that there too. I think that's good on both ends. I think that's going to look really, really, really pretty. So that's my idea anyways. But you know how your ideas are. Sometimes they change. Before you want. Anyway, I got that started. I haven't done any decorating yet. Just those 2 pages like I showed you. But some of the images I'm going to use in this book are going to be taken from this book I got. It's called Treasury of Flower Fairies. I got this at, what's that place? With my friend, Value Village. And it's just loaded with these really pretty fairies. And I've already kind of picked out some of the fairies I want. And what's cool about this is this right here, it tells you a little bit about the fairy. So I thought about making some tags that has this listed on there. It's real easy to do. List that on there and do that. So But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it of the video. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that and some of my ideas and some other things. So, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the video now with that. And you guys have a really great day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.